Hello, this is Dr. Grande. Today's question is, can I analyze the controversy surrounding Andrew Tate? Just a reminder, I'm not diagnosing anybody in this video, only speculating about what could be happening in a situation like this. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and consider supporting me on Patreon. I will put the link to Patreon in the description for this video. First, I'll look at the background of Andrew Tate, then I'll move to my analysis. Andrew Tate was born on December 14, 1986, and raised in England. His father was a chess master, and his mother was a catering assistant. During his 20s, Andrew was a television producer, and he trained in martial arts and boxing. He went on to be a professional kickboxer, where he experienced a reasonable degree of success. In 2016, he was cast on the 17th season of the British version of Big Brother. He was captured on video hitting a woman with a belt. In a second video, he can be seen telling the woman to count the bruises that he inflicted on her. Andrew and the woman denied that any mistreatment occurred. Their activity was consensual. Andrew was ejected from Big Brother on week 2 of his adventure. After this, Andrew gained notoriety for a number of controversial statements and behaviors, some of which involved social media posts. A few examples: Andrew suggested that a man whistling at a woman does not constitute harassment. He stated that victims of assaults of a sexual nature share responsibility with perpetrators. He said that women can't drive well and belong at home. Andrew stated that women being encouraged to go on vacation instead of being a mother and wife was a sign of the decline of Western civilization. He has made a number of racist and homophobic posts, in addition to his misogynistic posts. Andrew claimed that depression was not real, but at the same time claimed that depression was necessary for capitalism to survive. Andrew spent time with the conspiracy theorists Alex Jones and Paul Joseph Watson. It appears as though Andrew desires to become a hero of the far right. Andrew told stories about violent interactions with women, including a fight where he accidentally broke a woman's jaw. He said the police were investigating him for another incident of harming a woman, but he denied being responsible. As the police were investigating, Andrew moved to Romania. He suggested that 40% of the reason he moved was to avoid charges related to sex. In March of 2022, along with his brother Tristan, Andrew reportedly used webcam sites featuring models who manipulated men into paying millions of dollars. Andrew and Tristan described their business as a total scam. In April of 2022, investigators in Romania started investigating Andrew for human trafficking and other allegations. In addition to all of the controversy I've mentioned, videos featuring Andrew have attracted a lot of attention on the social media platform TikTok. They have been viewed there over 11 billion times. Interestingly, Andrew does not appear to be personally active on TikTok. Rather, he has created an army of mostly young men who promote him on the platform. Andrew solicits members to pay a monthly subscription fee to join what he calls Hustlers University, which is not an accredited institution or even an institution at all. He encourages these students to recruit other students, get involved in drop shipping, and invest in cryptocurrency, telling them they can earn thousands of dollars a month. In order to accomplish these goals, the students take his video content and upload it to their own TikTok accounts. The idea is that because Andrew is controversial, people will click on his videos. He tells them that he wants 60 to 70% of their viewers to be fans of his and 30 to 40% to hate him. This will keep everybody arguing, which is good for business. At the time making this video, Andrew Tate continues to enjoy phenomenal success. Now moving to my analysis. Andrew Tate has been referred to as the ultimate alpha male, or at least he's trying to be. There have been a number of men who I have covered in other videos who appear to be similar to Andrew in this regard. For example, Hunter Moore, Lyndon McLeod, and Dan Bilzerian. Not all of them immediately evoke the image of an alpha male. For example, Hunter Moore really doesn't seem like one, but they have a number of behaviors in common. This leads me to the question, What are the general characteristics of an aspiring alpha male? I came up with several elements that most of them have in common. I will go through these elements now. Item number 1, alpha males have a fixation on money. They want to be wealthy, or at least they desire for people to believe they are wealthy. They often present some cryptic, or in some cases illegal, method for acquiring wealth. They are particularly attracted to the idea of earning wealth without doing any work. For example, they may act like they are the heir to some type of business fortune, or they're some type of quasi-royalty. It's not only important to possess money, but to show people that they have it. This comes in the form of high-end sports cars, motorcycles, yachts, or jet planes, and in some cases, fabulous properties like beachfront mansions. Specifically looking at Andrew Tate, he once explained that for a long period of time, he didn't have any money. When he was 27, he earned his first $1 million. By the age of 31, he had $100 million, and later he became a trillionaire. At least this is what he claims. I feel like he skipped a step there. This reminds me of the movie A Christmas Story, where the one kid skipped the triple dare and went right to the triple dog dare. This trillionaire claim is curious because there is not one single trillionaire in the world. I don't think Andrew Tate actually knows how much a trillion is. Somehow I'm not surprised that Andrew is not good at math. A trillion is 1,000 billions. There's no one even close to having that much money currently. As a comparison, Elon Musk is worth $219 billion, and Bill Gates is worth $129 billion. Item number 2, alpha males want to be physically dominant. This can come in several different forms. People like Andrew Tate, Lyndon McLeod, and Dan Bilzerian focused on their physicality. They wanted to show people their muscles to prove that they could win in a physical altercation. Andrew was a kickboxer, so he actually did know how to fight. Alpha males also emphasize weaponry, like firearms and knives. For example, Lyndon McLeod murdered several people with a firearm. For aspiring alpha males who are not physically intimidating, like Hunter Moore, they can gain strength through a network of people. Hunter had a lot of followers who supported him. This demonstrates how the alpha male doesn't necessarily need to possess impressive physical abilities. There are other ways to accomplish this same image of strength and dominance. Item number 3, alpha males want continuous and uninterrupted access to women and sex. They want everyone to know that they have this access. In addition, they do not want to follow any rules in order to obtain it. They don't want to be polite, sensitive, moral, or thoughtful. It's quite the opposite. They want to be as crude, possessive, and shallow as possible to demonstrate how much they don't care. Like everything else the alpha male demands, they want it to come to them without having to work. They want it to be automatic. They believe they deserve it. If they have to do something to access it, like follow some type of social norm, they appear weak. The more flippant they can be, the stronger they appear. They also want people to believe that being impolite, to a great extent, equals more success in this area. In addition to these 3 major items, there are a number of smaller items associated with alpha males. A few examples. They have an affinity for poorly designed tattoos, shirtless photographs, alcohol, wearing sunglasses indoors, tropical locations, a contempt for higher education, and political views that, for the most part, are extremely far to the right. This would include Andrew Tate. Moving to the next question, what impact does someone like Andrew Tate have on young men? Some people are afraid that he is going to radicalize a whole generation of young men using his TikTok videos. Andrew's message is really about a narrow and distorted view of masculinity. He emphasizes being tough, insensitive, offensive, and accomplishing every goal through brute force instead of critical thinking and hard work. Essentially, he is advertising a lazy way to success that does not involve navigating social situations. He is promoting a strategy that appeals to people who do not feel as though they can compete in the real world. For example, those who are involuntarily celibate. I talked about this group in detail in my video on Hunter Moore. I think that most young men who watch Andrew's videos do so for the shock value and to validate their darker desires. His videos are not good or helpful, but I doubt they will lead to an epidemic of innumerate weightlifting, Ferrari-driving alcoholics who never call women back after the first date. Even still, the number of people engaged with his videos is worrisome. Just as is the case with Hunter Moore, it illustrates how there are a number of young men in the world who hold an underlying hatred for women and a general contempt for society. They may follow the rules most of the time, but they don't believe they should have to. Andrew activates their sense of entitlement, envy, and arrogance. It's like he's looking for narcissism and exploiting it for his personal gain. Andrew may or may not be wealthy financially, but if narcissism were money, he might be the world's first trillionaire. Those are my thoughts on the controversy surrounding Andrew Tate. Please put any opinions and thoughts in the comment section. They always generate an interesting dialogue. As always, I hope you found my analysis to be as intriguing as a triple dog dare. Thanks for watching.